Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha, and I'm very excited today. We're gonna finally rank the Champagne Brunch collection. Just the body care, none of the candles that came out. I took some time because when I got it, I had standout favorites, and then I had a few that I really didn't know how I felt. So I wanted to wait and use the products I picked up with rewards as much as I possibly could. So you're gonna see I made a little dent in each of these bottles. Not a huge dent because we know we got a lot going on over here. But first and foremost, I was just reading some of your comments on the video where Maverick made many barking appearances. And I just wanted to clarify because sometimes I get on a ramble and I don't clearly convey my thoughts. So I appreciate all of you for just hanging in there with me. But I would never open the door and let him and the UPS man hang out. I just meant like as often as I get packages dropped off here, you'd think he'd be pretty used to it at this point, but nope. If that truck stops, he goes into the howls until he pulls away, which he's protecting his family, so it's absolutely making sense. But sometimes he does a lot of false alarms, and those just seem to be the days I'm home trying to make these videos for you guys. So he just went for a 1 mile walk and he's tuckered out on the couch. I was going to invite him in so you guys could meet him, but I'm just going to post a little picture of us here. And he sure did love all of your comments, but I just wanted to make that clear. Like, I totally get it that some people are not animal people, pet lovers, or it would just be awful to be walking up to someone's house and their dog come out. Even if you know they're friendly, I would never do that. So I want to make sure I had said that correctly for you all, because I was like, oh no, I wouldn't do that to anybody, because I honestly before Maverick didn't own a pet. So I had like a cat when I was younger, but I didn't have like I had the same apprehension. I would not run up to animals I didn't know, all of the things that you hear, and I love animals, but I would always just kind of wait. So I just want to say that because I was like, oh no, I just meant like people are peopling outside and he's letting me know. And so you'll hear him a lot in the video and you'll probably love my reaction, because even though I hear it every day, as soon as it happens, I'm startled. I startle when toast pops up out of the toaster. So let's get into this ranking video. But I just want to make sure I was clear on that, because I would totally understand some of your comments below that were like, oh no, I wouldn't scare the UPS man. I'm like, no. He does, his bark is a lot stronger than anything. If I were to open the door, he would stand behind me and put his head down. So I wouldn't do that. So, okay. I have seen a lot of these videos and my thoughts are kind of completely different. That's why I still feel comfortable doing it. Although I know we're almost moving into spring 2 and getting excited about things we're hearing, I still kind of wanted to give my final thoughts on these. That's why I picked them all up, to be honest. I did use rewards on this entire collection, which I'm very thankful for, because I'm hearing that some rewards are coming in at like $14.50, which means you only get to get like shower gels. That's unfortunate. I hope they kind of correct that and go back to at least their original system and make it better, available for everybody. And the feedback that they got from like surveys and things, like put that into play. But I've been loving what I'm hearing about this collection from others, but my take and my favorites and what really stood out to me is quite different. So we're just going to jump into it. So we're going to go 5 to 1, 5 being probably the scent I could return, except for I've used it, so I'll just keep it. But something that I don't absolutely love and I don't even see myself using very much. So as someone on here, I enjoy picking things up and talking to you all about them. But when I'm thinking of my own personal collection, it's kind of funny because I'm like, in my own personal collection, I don't need this, but it is nice to have just for future comparison. So the first scent up, number 5, and again, last disclaimer, 5 minutes into this video, I'll make the ranking short. These might be your favorites in opposite order. That's what's great about this community, is just to kind of chit chat about products. Like, I feel like we all come here because we don't have people in our personal lives that want to listen to us talk about Bath and Body Works stuff. So we come here and chit chat with each other. So even if my least favorite is your absolute favorite, that is totally cool. Doesn't make your scent bad. It doesn't make my favorite bad, right? We're just here to chit chat about what we like, and we all like this stuff. So number 5 for me is in fact the Pear Creme Brulee. It's the one I've even wanted to try the least. Let me share the notes. Baked pear, caramelized sugar, whipped cream. And I think it fits in the collection I remember the brown sugar and pear, or pear and brown sugar. I loved that scent. So I wasn't even hesitant on the pear, but what I'm finding for me and why this one is so low on my ranking is I'm not loving baked pear on my skin. I have to shout out Just Kayla Michelle because I don't think I've heard anyone describe this scent as creatively and authentically and like as detailed as she did. So you gotta go listen to her if you haven't heard it, but I'm not stealing any of those notes from her because I didn't have the same experience. I think feet came into play at one point, but for me, the baked pear is just kind of off-putting a little bit, and I'm gonna spray these all just to kind of like give you my first, you know, what I get at first when I spray it and yada yada, but yeah, so it's pretty. I do like the caramelized sugar and the whipped cream, but for me, the baked pear is a little much. I don't want that on my body. It hasn't really, when I've put it on, I haven't like felt sick or felt like it actually like soured or smelled awful. But I'm like, you know, kind of like I felt when I first used Pink Berry Clouds. That ozone note, that fresh air note overtook anything I liked about the cotton candy aspects of that scent, and all I could smell was. So for this one, even though I really do love the caramelized sugar and the whipped cream, I can't get past the baked pear. And it's not bad. It's just I prefer it in home fragrance. This is a gourmand type of candle that I do think I like. I haven't burnt my single wick yet. But in the body care, I'm just like, I don't really want to wear this. So again, I'm going to keep it, but this is one that I absolutely could pass, and I really can't recommend it unless you were just diehard for baked pear, baked fruit scents, gourmand scents. This may be your absolute favorite, but for me, it just doesn't do anything at all. Okay, number 4, and again, this may be a shock because it's one of my favorites, but I'm going to put coconut cream pie in the number 4 spot. That's what I mean. I don't feel like my thoughts are the same as a lot of other people that have ranked. Coconut cream pie has notes of toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and golden pie crust. And this really takes on a beautiful caramel scent. All of these from here on out, I absolutely want in my collection. And the caramel is so sweet and pretty. I love it in body care. I love this in a candle as well, but I really like to spray this on heavy, and the cream really makes it like a longer lasting scent out of this whole collection. I feel like when I wear coconut cream pie, I can smell it the longest. So I definitely want to give it that note, but the reason it's number 4 and not up closer is because I have had this before. So experiencing this time, I liked this packaging. I used a reward. It's no big deal, but it wasn't anything new. So when I got it last year, it was like a sneaky favorite. I was gravitated towards raspberry jam donut, and then I started wearing this and I couldn't put it down. I know I went through a full size. I've gone through a mini. I think I have another full size like this that's, you know, used. It's not brand new. And then a brand new one. So like I have a lot of this, and I'm fine with having this because I think it's a scent that I will over time use. And I actually have no other cream, so this is the only one I have that I could find. But I like this. It wasn't new. I like that they put it in this collection, but they've had so many gourmand scents over the years that they could have added to the Champagne Brunch collection. And then it's an online exclusive, so you have to place an order to get it. So those all kind of went into my thoughts on, when I say ranking, I'm just giving you my preferences, but also I usually say like, I really like this one because so many of you are stronger than me and can hold off for a really good sale or semi-annual sale even. And for me, you probably won't be able to get this. Well, you will online, but you know how that goes with semi-annual sale. Sometimes online it's like $7.95 and in store it's 75% off. So I love coconut cream pie. I do recommend it if you like creamy coconut, or creamy caramel with some coconut. This will be so good, and it's definitely not tropical or beachy. It's super gourmand, but I just put it at number 4 because I like the next 3 better. So what do you think I put at number 3? I don't know if this will surprise you as we go here, because these 3 I grappled with a little bit. So number 3 is going to go to Whipped Berry Meringue, and the purple on this is just so pretty. The notes are fresh berries, whipped sugar, and fluffy vanilla. And this, to me, I said it in that video, is this already that This is Boardwalk Taffy. I'm not the first to say it. I would never claim that, but a few reviewers have said this has more berries. And for me, as much as I spray a good healthy amount, it doesn't smell anything different to me whatsoever. So it could just be my nose. I've never claimed to be that good at picking things apart, but if at initial spray they get some more berries before you walk out of your house, you're just going to smell like Boardwalk Taffy. Having said that, I didn't go crazy on the cream, so this will get used because I think I only have one. And then, you know, our mist lasts a good long time, and this is a scent that I absolutely love, even if I have it over and over in my collection. But it came in right at the middle because it's a really beautiful scent. I like the projection. Like, I do feel like I can smell this on myself for a while. I mean, our Bath and Body Works stuff doesn't last all day, but I can smell this for a little while and it makes me happy. It's a scent that makes me happy, but overall, I just, you know, it's a repackage in every way of, you know, thinking about it to me. So it wasn't new and innovative. And even though like Pear Creme Brulee was, that I will wear these other two scents far more. So let's go on to number 2. I want to know down below, if you like to play games like me, put down which order you think I've ranked Bubbly Rosé and Peach Prosecco Macaron based on my preferences. Okay, so you had some time. All right, so number 2, if you can believe it or not, is gonna go to Bubbly Rosé. And I know that's crazy, and this is what took me so long to get this video together. I was going back and forth on Bubbly Rosé and Peach Prosecco Macaron. Sorry, I know I keep saying it wrong, and I appreciate y'all when you tell me how to say things because I'm like that. I say fur a lot for four. I don't know, that's the way I talk. But this has notes of pink sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, and a splash of cranberry. This is just like the candle to me. They hit it on the head. It's spot on, which I'm happy with because I really love this candle. And as you know, I did that video, What's With All the Champagne Toast Vibes, which I have another idea for March for that one. But this is spot on with the candle, and this is a very strong scent, meaning like it really does last a long time on me. I can smell it for a very long time. It gives me champagne toast vibes in the sense that it's not exact, it's not this duping, but it's like they know how popular that scent is, so they brought this out, and I think this one's going to take over for sure. Champagne Toast has someone coming for her title because I think they're going to see this like strawberry pound cake for the next year. It's going to come out in almost every collection. I could be wrong. I don't know that much about marketing, but this is really beautiful. I wish this was a little bit darker of a pink because I don't think it's really translating, but it is a nice little pale pink color. But this one's just a little bit seemingly darker. This is almost like clear pink, like it's really not doing the most, but I like this a lot. I will use this body care all the time. I can see myself going through it. I could see myself actually needing a backup of this one, but I am going to use these first because even if I can't get it in this packaging, I will be able to get it in a future collection, I'm pretty sure. So let's talk about my favorite scent. Number 1, I'm really like, I say I'm going to make a quick video. I should quit doing that because it's going to be a longer video just because I said it. So number 1 for me is Peach Prosecco Macaron. And I don't know, I wasn't expecting this. When I ordered them online, I had not actually gone in store. I was trying to be good. Trying is the keyword there in January. So I was skipping going into store because I thought, well, that's temptation. So then, you know, they started putting them online and I was like, oh, I have rewards. So if I don't like them, I can return them. And I thought this would fall in the middle for me. I was like, I think I'll like it because I like peach scents and Prosecco. It's, you know, giving me the champagne toast vibes. But, you know, some of our cookie scents don't really translate. And I was like, is it just going to smell like, I mean, and peach too. Peach is a tricky one. Sometimes I absolutely adore it. And sometimes I'm like, stinky peach. We don't like it. But this one is absolutely scrumptious. It's peach Prosecco, vanilla cream, and macaron cookie. And I think you do get a little bit of cookie, but for the most part, I just get like peach rings. And I love, like, I'm the candy person. I mean, obviously I'm a candy person, but, I like chocolate, but I love like Starburst and Skittles and peach rings and gummy stuff. Awful. And so, okay, that was rude. I had some kind of little like town alarm. I live in the smallest town in America. I don't know how so much is going on when I try to film videos, but this does have a peach rings like candy scent, but the vanilla makes it nice and creamy too, like a cream saver. And then there's this little tiny bit of a cookie. It's nothing, it's light and, you know, slightly cookie, but nothing like strong. So this is barely gourmand. This is more like a candy shop collection, you know, piece, I would say. And what really brings it into maybe like brunch would be the vanilla. So I like the peach and vanilla in here. It's far stronger than winter peach marshmallow, but I did like that body care as well. And I don't get really any pretty as a peach in here, just a peach scent, but I think I like this one the best out of all. And, you know, it was really hard for me to choose. So that is my ranking of the Champagne Brunch collection. I'm working on the laundry collection. I have some pieces and I haven't gotten everything, but I like to do these ranking videos because it's so fun to come back, like I said, for some of you that can be patient and wait, to talk a little bit more about those purchases and kind of describe the scents to me, so that if that helps you, you know, with your purchases, I'm super glad to help. But I'll of course rank like spring body care in a little while, and I mean, I'm sure I'll get some of the other stuff that comes along the way, but I really appreciate if you leave your ranking down below, if you've tried all of them, or let me know what you're still excited to try. I do highly recommend, if you like peach scents, peach Prosecco Macaron, and if you just want a safe fragrance, this is really nice. It's just like cotton candy and it's so good. And if you do make online orders and you haven't tried coconut cream pie, that's who this is for. It's caramel, delicious coconut. It's so good. I think that this is for a specific market as well. I'm hearing this is quite popular in store, but if you like champagne toast, raspberry tangerine, any of those type of citrusy, sparkly scents, you will absolutely love this. And I don't know who this is for, but it's not for me. But I don't think it smells awful by any means. It's just on my skin. It just kind of smells like I dropped food on my shirt somewhere and I gotta like figure out where my stain is because it's kind of off-putting to me, but not in a bad smelling way, and more of just I don't want to smell like this kind of way. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.